think I gotta start setting up Friday Q&As. Welcome. Tried to go live a few times earlier, but that didn't go so well. So, hey. Right. We are in Saritsina today. Feel free to ask any questions along the way. I'm gonna get myself a bite to eat. Love to eat something. Get myself a cup of coffee too. This is Saritsina. It's I think this is in the north of Russia. Not Russia. Of Moscow, sorry. I think it's in the north. It's got a few nice things. It's got a lot of language schools. It's got a lot of children's clubs. Got Azon over there. Azon is basically like the what can we say? It's like the Amazon of Russia. So yeah, guys, feel free to ask any questions you might have about Russia or about the channel. You guys can ask any questions. Nothing about politics though. I'm not gonna answer any questions about politics. That one is a no-no. It's pretty chilled. I like the architecture over there. That's pretty nice. You see that? It's got the different colors on that. I like that building. The style is pretty old. I don't know if these are renovated or new, but the style seems pretty standard. We're gonna get ourselves, I don't know if I want a coffee or just something to drink. Maybe to warm myself up. Let me know where you guys are watching from. It's always interesting to hear which countries you guys are watching from. Spam your flag in the chat as always. And we're in autumn now. As you can see, the plants are turning orange. Got the little doggy on the side there. Look, cute. I'm not such a dog fan, to be honest with you. But that dog's kind of cute. Okay. This is VkusVill. Oh, this is new. I don't think this was there before. So get something to eat. Something to drink. Let's see. This is VkusVill. They have a lot of nice foods to eat too. Not all of them healthy, but thinking about what I should eat. Something salty maybe. VkusVill is basically, well, it was one of the best places to shop at back in the day. Like in terms of like quality of food, it was expensive too. But now the quality is not as good. I don't know what I should eat. I guess maybe we'll get something along these lines. That works. This one looks so appetizing. Got a shawarma wrap, chicken. Okay. Maybe this one. Nah. It's also a burger as well. It's a bagel. Okay. What is this? This is I've become very picky. I just used to come here and just pick anything up, but I feel like ever since I've tasted my wife's cooking, I have really become picky with what I choose to buy. Let's get something salty. Maybe we can get something salty. But I want something for on the go. I don't want to be carrying something. Very typical too. We got the grichka. See that? This is plov. Plov is like this Uzbeki food. This is basically fried rice. And got some spaghetti. I want something that I can use on, not use, eat on the go. Pizza kuritsa. This could be nice. We could munch this and have a coffee as well. So yeah, guys, this is VkusVill. This is a typical, it used to be top class store. Typical, really typical, mors, which is basically juice. It doesn't look so appetizing. Maybe we need to scout for better food. VkusVill is letting me down today. Oh my god. This is not a diss to VkusVill. Just today specifically, the food doesn't look so appetizing. Let's see. Mini burgers. That's cool. Got some gigantic mushrooms as well. Let's see. I wanted something I could take on the go. Oh, you got some pretzel sticks too. Look at that. Maybe we should get a wrap. That makes shawarma makes more sense. Shawarma makes more sense. Maybe shawarma gruzinski could work. By the way, can you guys comment? I've been told that the stream is blocking people's comments. I have no idea why. But some of you were complaining that you can't comment on my lives. I don't know if YouTube has blocked the comments on my live now. So yeah, if you are watching the stream, please write something random. Because it looks like I am being blackballed again. I might need to take a break from streaming once more. Since it's like they don't want me to stream. Okay, I think we're just gonna go for the shawarma wrap. And like a typical Russian, I'm gonna check the date and make sure I get the newest one. One thing in Russia, especially Russian women, just like African women, check the expiration date and make sure they get the newest one. So this seems to be the newest one. We're gonna warm it up. We can also get some coffee. Maybe we can get some coffee. Also got the little macarons over here. Let's see. Здравствуйте. Можно, пожалуйста, разогреть, пожалуйста? И один латте 03, карамель с сиропом. Да. Угу. Нету. Хорошо. You guys got to hear me speak some Russian. Congratulations. I've been told I'm supposed to speak more Russian on this stream, so here we are. I think you guys are blocked from commenting. It's actually very disappointing. I was talking to Linnea a couple of minutes ago, and she told me that she can't comment. I hope that's not the case. Seems YouTube has blackballed me, so to speak. But yeah, this is a very typical quick shop. Pretty much a little bit expensive. Okay. The comments open again. Hey guys. We're just getting coffee. How you doing, Sean? The Kremlin is... спасибо. Хорошо. The Kremlin is basically... How many minutes from here? It's like 30 minutes. It's not so close. This is more of the north. Just on this side here. This is what I got. Got myself a coffee. Nice. Watching from South Africa. South Africa in the house. Have you read the Metro books? Which Metro books? Are they Metro books? What do you mean? Let me know. What do you mean by Metro books? That's intriguing. Please tell me what you mean. I'm really curious. Do you mean like books based on the Metro? Or do you mean like maps or... By the way, guys, we're in VkusVill. No, I haven't. You're reminding me I need to. I've been told at least twice on my stream to do that, and I haven't. I will. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, also, this is a Q&A, so feel free to ask me any questions. I'm gonna head out in a bit. I just got a coffee and something to munch too. It's taking a bit. She's really warming it up. The time is 3:14. Buy one Coke foam. One Coke foam? Nah, I already got my coffee. See that one over there? That's mine. That's ooh, and it's leaking. Fuck. It's all over the counter. Okay. Sorry, guys. You want sparkling water? Come to Moscow, I'll get you some sparkling water. Hey. Yeah, we're an hour ahead, guys. We're an hour ahead. And my sandwich is making a mess all over the store. It's being warmed. Well, that's a nice order. That's a nice one. I'm gonna find a bench. I wish I had a stand, actually. Oh, that looks good. This is what I ordered. This is from VkusVill. Спасибо. Вам тоже. Okay. I actually told her вам тоже, my bad. She said приятного аппетита, and I said вам тоже, as if I also handed her some food, my bad. Приятного аппетита means bon appetit. Yes, it's Russia. It's Russia. Stupid comment, you off. Right. This is Saritsina. Welcome. Welcome to Saritsina. Здорово. Yeah, it's pretty fresh, guys. This is what autumn looks like. It's a little bit warmer, but I'm wearing the denim jacket. I have no idea. The guy's weird. But I'm so happy now because before I wasn't allowed to remove people from my stream. I had to basically set moderators. And I don't know why YouTube was like that. I could not remove people from my stream. Now I can. So when I see something stupid, I just remove it. But no, it's no worries. No worries. Sometimes I troll back, but I didn't have time. I just want to sit down and talk. Yeah. Hey, Khalid. What's up? This is Moscow City. Look at the cute dog. Oh, Moscow City. Ah, damn it. Moscow City is a district. This is Moscow. This is Saritsina in Moscow. Guys, it's Q&A, so feel free to ask any questions. One of my friends actually lives here, by the way. They can actually see me from the top of their apartment. Oh my god, look at that. What the hell happened here, bro? Squirting everywhere. VkusVill, come on. VkusVill is kind of overpriced. And they're not doing what they're supposed to do with my sandwich. Jesus Christ. I think this is a shawarma, actually. So messy. I might need to chuck it. Look at that, guys. See that? Jesus. Can you say something in local language, in Russian? Or do you mean... do you mean my local language? I'm also good at speaking Shona. My wife's okay. Thank you for asking. It's a shawarma wrap. Or if you're from St. Petersburg, it's a shavirma. Shavirma. Shawarma. Oh, you want to go back? What? What? We're just gonna eat this for a bit. I know you speak Shona. I thought you can speak Russian. Oh, да, я говорю по-русски. Я говорю по-русски. Но не очень много, но чуть-чуть. Потому что сейчас я только год изучил русский. I'm from Zimbabwe, guys. I only speak a little bit of Russian. I'm A1. I'm doing A2 now. If you're from Moscow, this is a shawarma. If you're from St. Petersburg, you'll disagree with me and say shavirma. Да-да-да, я каждый день изучаю русский. Но я думаю, я лучше хорошо сейчас. Но грамматика очень сложна. Очень сложно. Не знаете? Я не знаю. Я тоже знаю китайский язык. Но китайский трудно, но немного грамматика. Русский, ох, боже мой, я не знаю. Я не знаю. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me read some of your comments, guys. Yeah, I speak a bit, sorry. I'm from Zimbabwe. Братан, я был в России через 3 года, потому что... О, индийский, да? Какой город? По Москве? Oh, you've never been to Zimbabwe? You should go, man. Zimbabwe is amazing. Well, the economy is terrible right now. But we still have Victoria Falls. Очень красивая. Смотрите. Got my shavirma. My shawarma. My wife gets so annoyed when I say shavirma. Moscow people and St. Petersburg people have beef, guys. Я из России, брат. Да. Ghost of Wisdom. Какой город? Ghost of Wisdom. Oh, really, Sean? Your favorite country is Zimbabwe. Nice. Guys, если у тебя есть вопрос, можете спросить. Потому что сейчас это Q&A стрим, да? Привет. Привет. Из Литвы. О, да? Круто, круто. Hi. How tolerant are people Russian? Oh, well, I'm married to a Russian woman. Моя девушка. Ну, моя жена это русские. My wife is Russian. So, I'm pretty tolerant of black people. Africans. Most people I'm close to are from Zimbabwe. Oh, nice. Nice. Да, я из Зимбабве. Ты, кстати, первый человек, который правильно мой. Но очень приятно. I'm happy. Ghost of wisdom. South Africa. Guys, what language should I speak in? По-русски или английский? Потому что я думаю, сейчас я могу больше сказать. Ой, не очень вкусно. It's not so good, guys. Jesus. Oh man, VkusVill. This kind of sucks. I'm so sorry. I wasted my cash. Какая у тебя религия? Вы крестьянин? Да, я крестьянин. Я крестьянин. Но много русский человек думаете, я муслим. Я не знаю почему. I always thought they have anger. Oh no. Russian people are just not very Знаете, русский человек очень хорошо, потому что это как сказать? Реально, real people. Реально. I don't know how to say that. Russian people are real people. They don't fake things because they don't fake smiles. They don't fake stuff, right? So some people think Russians are rude because Russians don't smile a lot. But it's because Russian people only smile when it's genuine. В Африке много человек счастлив. Если... No, how can I say it? A lot of people in my country just smile for no reason. But if a Russian person smiles at you, you know they really like you. Моя страна, как сказать? How do you say smile in Russian? Как сказать smile? How do you say smile? I need to know. But so many people smile in my country, but they can hate you. If a Russian person smiles at you, they really like you. So Russian people are more real. Yeah, some people think Russian guys are scary, especially the Chechens and the Dagestani. I'm actually very good friends with Chechens and Dagestani. Я очень люблю Кавказ, Дагестан, Чечня, потому что я думаю, они это мой брат. Да? Every time they're like, oh, they see me, they say, oh, брат. I'm like, okay, because they think I'm Muslim. No, я Christian. I'm Christian. Yeah, Russian people are honest. Honestly, bro, British people, American people, even people from my country, fake. They'll smile at you for no reason. If a Russian person smiles at you, there are 3 reasons why a Russian person smiles at you. Первый, number 1. A Russian person smiles at you because they like you. Нравится. They like you. So, счастливо, right? A Russian person will smile at you because they like you, or because, or unless it's a crazy person, right? Because in Russia, people don't smile for no reason. Yes, Кавказ. Очень люблю Кавказ. Кавказ, да? Caucasia. Caucasian region. Caucasus, Кавказ. I want to go. Очень хочу. Но я не знаю, когда. Chill guy. This is not a political channel, yeah? We don't talk about anything related to the war. Ask me things about Russia, guys. Good things, not war. No worries. Guys, this shawarma очень плохо. I'm sorry. Невкусно. Невкусно. I think the best shawarma, самые лучшие шаварма в Москве это в лаваше. No politics in the stream, guys. Any political comments are removed because we all have our values, yeah? I'm not gonna spark any political debates here. Okay. I hope you don't hear me chewing. I'm so sorry. Наелся. Okay. Так. Where are the Russian babes at? I don't check out Russian babes, man. I've only got one woman, one wife. I don't focus on the other women, my guy. I only have one Russian babe. Is people stored in the balls? What do you mean, one Pastor Tom? What a weird ass question. Guys, can you guys ask serious questions about Russia? Also, you can make a request. Do you want me to walk around? Because I have like, dude, we have like 1 hour. We have 1 hour. Tell me about... Removed. Yo! Just because you're on a diet doesn't mean you can't look at the menu. Poor dad. Wisdom. What's the wisdom? Well done. We can look around. No, but poor dad, no, I don't look at the menu. I'm a very boring guy. I'm a very, very boring guy. Look, if you're looking for the most boring guy streamer in terms of relationships, that's me. I pretty much just talk endlessly about my wife. I believe in having one partner. I never focus on other women. Some of my fans even try their best to get my attention. I have some fans in my inbox that send me some weird ass messages that I don't even entertain because I am just focused on one woman. You know, my dream is just to... I've been married for 2 years. I want to die married to the same person. That's my goal. If I can die, or let me not say that out loud because I think I'm kind of like putting that into the universe, yeah? No, she's not watching this stream. Poor dad. What the hell? She's not watching the stream. She's not watching the stream. She's doing something right now. She has a laser targeted him right now. No, guys, I swear, I'm boring. I'm really boring. Некоторые людей в Литве, люди из России, но все равно. Да. Людей это людей. Я люблю людей все равно, если это украинец, если это русский. If you're on my stream, I love you. I don't care where you're from. I won't be like, yo, get this person off the stream. But if you say something bad, of course, like in terms of like politics and war, I don't talk about war. I don't talk about politics. Those are the things I don't talk about. If you want to talk about war or politics, I can suggest you to some of my friends. But I have an interview next week. I might get political. Somebody's interviewing me. There are only 2 people in Russia that have ever interviewed me. Ever. So I will say though, you know where I am, right? You know which country I'm in. I think you guys understand who I support. Yeah. But yeah, we don't talk about the war here. We support Russia and Russian men. Okay. Yeah. Oh, there's a pigeon. Also, funny fact. Funny fact about pigeons. Do you know in Russian the word pigeon is something that is like over fancy? Well, not over fancy, like overly fancy. Like pigeon. I don't know why pigeon по-русски. Pigeon. Like, you know, like posh, trying to look so nice. That's a new vocabulary word for you guys. Очень pigeon. Duck. We support Russia and Russian men. Okay, my guy. Who else? Where you met and how long? Oh, you mean my wife? We met in China. We've been together for almost 6 years. We've been married for 2 years. That is my best friend. My best friend in the world. We can talk about bullshit the whole day. I thought I was gonna marry a normal woman. She's not normal, and I'm not normal, so it's perfect. We're both ridiculous. Very silly individuals. I never get bored. I never get bored with that woman. Film the sky. You want to see the sky? Ah, what a beautiful blue sky. Yeah, man, I'm abnormal. I will not lie. The sky looks beautiful, right? Eduardo Rodriguez. Eduardo Rodriguez. Where are you from? Ya ni hablos español, but I can try for you. What do you think about Russian cars? To be honest, I don't know much about Russian cars. I only know Lada. Lada's Russian, right? I've never driven one. I've never driven a Russian car. So, by the way, I left my country way too young. I actually don't have a driver's license. I need to get a driver's license. Crap. It's actually Cuba. Cuba. How do you say welcome to my stream in Spanish? Eduardo, how do you say welcome to my stream? Because I have a lot of Spanish speakers on this stream, dude. And sometimes people speak Spanish to me. I don't know what to say. How do you say welcome to my stream? You get amazing kids and family, brother. Happy for you. Much love, bro. Much love. What's different about Russia compared to other countries? Russia is, I would say... Okay. From my point of view, Russia is different in many ways. Russia is the only country in the world where there are so many different cultures and people get along. I can give you an example. Bienvenidos a mi directo. Bienvenidos a mi directo. Bienvenidos a mi directo. Yeah. Did I say it right? Eduardo. Okay, talking about Russia. Russia is the only multicultural country where everybody gets along. Yeah? Look, a lot of people think Russians are just Slavic. Do you know that there are so many different nationalities here? Not nationalities, ethnicities. So many. And all of them get along. And that is crazy for me because I've noticed that in so many countries, there are so many arguments about, you know, this person looking like this and this person looking like this. Russia is the first country where I've seen so many different types of people, different shades, different skin, and they all call each other Russians. That's like so mind-blowing to me because in my country, there's always a race that is like put above other people, right? But here, people are like, oh, Russian. This person's Russian, that person's Russian. And that's kind of very shocking to me. Of course, I'm not saying that there's no racism, even within Russians, because like everywhere, I'm sure people point out differences. But Russia is the first country that I've ever been to where people actually coexist in harmony. That's weird for me. I've never seen that, you know? How do you say thank you in Spanish? How do you say thank you? What is thank you in Spanish? Gracias. Left Moscow a month ago. Oh, nice. MU30. Where are you from? I'm from Zimbabwe. Guys, we should walk around, right? I actually don't know how this neighborhood looks in terms of like stuff to see. The girl on the bench looked like somebody I know. I hope she isn't because I'm streaming. I feel bad. UC Media can fool you. Thanks for the information. Yeah, man. Look, people think Russian people are just Slavic. You have Caucasians in the Caucasus, Dagestan, Chechnya. You have Tatars. You have what? Chuvens? Chuvens? I don't even know how to pronounce it. You have so many different people existing here in harmony. Yeah, even yes, they have Afro-Russians. Afro-Russians have been here for a while too. Do you know that the greatest Russian poet, Alexander Pushkin, had a black great-grandfather from Ethiopia? By the way. So, Russians have a deep connection with Africa. Very, very deep connection. Even the greatest poet of all time had African heritage. Isn't that crazy? And also, did you guys know that Ruden, like the Friendship University in Moscow, it used to be called the Patrice Lumumba Institution? Yes, you guys know Patrice Lumumba. Patrice Lumumba had an institution named after him. An African man had a place named after him in Europe. Do you see how Russia is basically on the other side of the coin? You know? Man, Kafka's people are amazing. I love Kafka's people. I don't even know why people think that they're the scariest. I think it's because of like we watch the USC, and also yes, Kafka's people are very good at hand-to-hand combat. Like a lot of professionals are in wrestling gyms and stuff like that. But in terms of just like people on the street, bro, like I love talking to Caucasian people. I met this woman from Dagestan when I was getting coffee one time, and I feel so bad because all of them always think that I'm Muslim, and they basically treat me like a little brother, like always giving me free stuff, paying for my bill. And it also got me thinking, Muslims, it's the same name? Still have the same name, Patrice Lumumba. Which institute is that? I thought it was Ruden. Was it Ruden that was Patrice Lumumba? I need to check. I still know their institutions. They're still institutions. Is that a gazelle? Where? Are you trolling me? I have lived there for 1 year. Oh, really? It's still called the Patrice Lumumba Institution. Nice. Well, there you go, guys. There you go. What other European country, if you classify Russia, Moscow as the European side, right, would name a place after an African man? Think about it. So yeah, very accepting. Of course, not everybody's nice. Don't come to Russia thinking that like every single person is a nice person. No. Russia's very big. You have stupid people, you have nice people, you have idiots, you have lovely people, you have crazy people. It's huge. Russia's huge. What? Gazelle? You mean the scooter? The scooter. Hey, Moscow settlers in the chat. Guys. One of our moderators. Aladdin, hey. All good, bro. I'm just having a little Q&A. My stream is slow today. Sometimes we have a lot, sometimes we don't. Anyway, one thing I like about streaming is that I respect having you guys as subscribers, because no matter what, even if we have 14 people commenting, all of you guys are sending messages. So thank you so much for that. Ruden after... that makes sense. My dumbass mixed it up. Ruden is named after Patrick Lumumba. What does Ruden stand for, by the way? What does RUDN stand for? Friday people are busy. Yeah, people are trying to get as many snacks as they can. And here comes a white gazelle. Where What are you talking about? Is a gazelle like some innuendo, or what am I missing here? This is Moscow, Russia. Oh, the pickup truck. Ah, it's called a gazelle? Oh, okay. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that. By the way, guys, if I get something wrong, please educate me. Gazelle pleases. Ah, okay. Okay. By the way, this is a very famous cheap supermarket that is in front of us here. VkusVill chayet. See? VkusVill chayet. Hi everyone, receive greetings from the capital city of Africa. The capital city of Africa is Kenya? Bro, how can you say that, Lee? Lee said the capital city of Africa. But to be honest, maybe. I think the capital, if Africa was a country, it has to be either Nigeria, Kenya, or South Africa. If Africa was a country. Then that would have to be it. A brand, of course. From me to the left. Kenyans are the most beautiful, wise people. Really? Is that so? Somebody said no, it's Zambia. MU30, are you Zambian? MU30 question. Which country has the better side of Victoria Falls? Zambia or Zimbabwe? I know you. If you say Zambia, I know you're Zimbabwe. I know you're from Zambia. If you say Zambia, I know you're from Zambia. This is the easiest way to test if somebody's Zambian or Zimbabwean. Muzo. Muzo, are you Zambian? Or are you Zimbabwean? Man, I'm stuttering so much. Of course, since you see, Zambian man, right there. How do you say hello in Bemba? What is it? No. Is it? No. I forgot how to say hello. Muliblanji, right? Muliblanji. Guys, if you're living in Russia and you want to learn Russian, join an activity with Russians. I've been training and playing beach football for 3 to 5 years in Moscow, and I've learned from them. Yeah, man. Daniel is right, guys. If you want to learn Russian, you have to interact with Russian people. I think that's my fault. I interact with my wife. She's Russian, but my wife is C2 English. So you see the problem. I need to interact with people that have no idea how to speak any English, and I feel like that's the easiest way to learn. Have you ever heard Kasonga? Kasonga? Who's Kasonga? What's your point of view on Mr. Tariff? Who's Mr. Tariff? Trump. Khaled, you got a sense of humor. Khaled is a funny guy. My country was in guys? No war. Why? Hello in Bemba is Ulishani. Ulishani. In Nyanja it's Mulibwanji. Ilushani Mulibwanji. Right? Ilushani Mulibwanji. You see, I don't know why Zimbabweans and Zambians beef. You know we're the same people. You see, I can even speak your language. Aladdin, thank you, brother. Kasonga is the president of Kenya. You see, who is... I do not follow Kenya, my guy. I will be honest with you. Can I be very honest with you? I've only met 3 Kenyans in my whole life. I will be very, very honest with you guys. Only 3 Kenyans. Or maybe I didn't know they were Kenyans. Zambians, too many Zambians. My roommate was Zambian. He was from Lusaka. Or how do you say it in the proper term? Rusaka. Right? He was from Lusaka. Dude, he was a nice guy. He put me on. Man, Daniel, I saw you shared my live in your group. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you. Heard of India, comrade? Yes, of course. Of course. My wife speaks Hindi. She actually got me into yoga, believe it or not. Lusaka or better. Zimbabwe is the broke elder brother. Muzo. You see, you're starting, bro. Why the beef? The broke brother. Oh my god. I feel attacked. Muzo. Shame on you, sir. Lusaka. Or Lus. I hear some Zambian people saying Rusaka. Are you Russian? Are you Russian or a tourist? I'm not. Guys, I'm African. It's Afrikaners. I'm African. I live here because of love. I came here for love. Stayed here because I love it too. So I think love is the answer. Love is always the answer. My wife is Russian, so I came here for her. I left my job. Oh my god, I had such a good job. I left my job for my wife just to be with her. It sounds corny, but yeah, love will make you do the craziest of things. I remember I left I left at the height of my powers, guys, just to be with her. And by the way, I was coming to Russia during the COVID outbreak, and China had a zero COVID policy because I lived in China before. Let's walk more. We should walk more. I lived in China before, and there was a zero COVID policy, and I was a gangster, man. I was out there getting a visa to Russia. I bought the most expensive ring. I basically used all my savings. Man, that ring, but it's worth it. Every time people see my wife's ring and they walk by, they're like, "Oh my god, such a beautiful ring." And she just like brushes it off like, "Yeah, my husband got it for me." I'm like, So, yeah. What happened? Musa left Moscow a month ago. Damn, you already giving me nostalgia. My guy. Come back. I'll buy you a coffee. I'm coming to Russia soon. Lee. On what terms, my brother? Are you gonna be a student? Or are you gonna... What's your angle? What's your angle? Are you coming to Russia to just come? Do you have any plans? Let me know. Guys, I don't know how many people I've invited for coffee. I keep on saying, if you come to Moscow, I'll buy you a coffee. I'm gonna be broke. African traditions, I did the same. My guy. You know, as Africans are like all linked. And that's why I made this channel, Afrolev in Russia. Because people always be like, Africans are different. We have different cultures. I'm like, that's the problem. You don't see the beauty in the difference. You know? It's okay to be different. The problem is when people try to separate each other and segment us into like different categories. Then we hate each other. You see the problem? So I think it's really perfect when all of us just come together and we have the same idea, like, you're different, I'm different, but I still love you for that. That's the best way. Yeah, coming for work. Oh, you're joining the military? Really? Or are you just clowning? Nah, leaves the garbage. Like there's nothing. I hope you're not. I hope you're trolling. I always get that question. People say, Andy, did you, like, why are you in Russia? Are you gonna join the military? I'm like, no. I was like, why? I'm like, because I haven't even fought for my country yet. Why would I? Yo, man, you guys, this turned into a conversation. What happened to the questions? You guys aren't asking questions. They don't need us. They are winning. Yeah, at this point, Russia doesn't need anybody to intervene. Ooh. By the way, can you guys give me a second? I'm going to go on mute. I want to check my schedule. 1 second. If I go mute, it's going to be for like 5 seconds. Wait. Okay, I'm back. I'm coming to Russia next year, bro. Lobola is expensive. Muzo. Bro, you know, like I was scared. Funny story. Here's an anecdote. When my wife, well, when my wife was my fiance, I proposed to her. Well, I was going to propose to her, so I called her mom. I even set a meeting, bro. Like I was like, okay, I want to marry your daughter. Is it okay? Yada yada. And I was like, should I pay a certain amount to be with her? Because where I'm from, you pay lobola. You pay for the woman that you want to be with. There's bride price. Same as in Russia in some regions, there's bride price. Yeah. So I was like, yo, should I pay for your daughter? She's like, no, you don't need to pay. I'm like, okay, no problem. That makes my life a lot easier because I was ready to pay, man. In my culture, you pay. If you want to marry a girl, you pay. And the parents sometimes get crazy because maybe if the woman is really educated and the woman has like a lot going for her and she's beautiful, the parents will stick it to your ass. I have a friend that recently got married. He is paying installments for his wife. And I also think it's a way to be serious about stuff. Because nowadays people just get divorced anyway, anyhow. That's also a problem in Russia too. The divorce rate is rising. And I think it's subjected to many things. But I also think if people actually paid to be with the person they're with still, people would be like, do I really want to jump into this marriage? Yo, because in my country too, they pay with cows or money. Huh? So people will be like, I just wasted 30 cows. Do I really want to cheat on my wife? You know, people will think about it. They should bring back La Bola. Bring back. Bring it back. I'm not buying gifts and flat and doing wedding too. But you know, I feel like if you're a good husband, automatically you will still pay. You'll still pay. Because look, we're expected to buy cars, buy apartments, provide for the family, make sure that we solve every little problem. I think either way you'll pay. Exactly, man. Why pay $5,000 plus a cow after cow sucks? No, you see, Muzo, you just need to marry a Zambian. You'll be serious. You'll spend all the guala, all the money. But no lies, man. I was kind of relieved that I didn't have to pay to be with my wife. Because also my wife is heavily educated. She has a master's degree in economics. She's fluent in 5 languages. She's beautiful. If she was an African girl, I would be in so much trouble. Her parents would charge me. I don't know. I don't know how it works in your countries. But in my country, if you want to marry a woman, yeah, they judge it on like 5 things. 1, is she beautiful? Of course, the parents will say she's beautiful, even if the girl's not. She's beautiful. 2, her education and background. Because La Bola is basically like you have to pay the parents back. And then 3, I guess like the general perception of like how their daughter is. Like, is she hardworking? Can she cook? Can she clean? Because I guess most of these things are based on like the old sort of way of thinking. And then also, how many did I list? That's 3. 4, I think it also depends on what you're trying to, I guess, pay for the marriage with. For example, if it's like in a and location too. If you're in a village, of course, maybe people would accept like a few cows. If you're in the city, people want cash. And lastly, also, I feel like they kind of stick it to you depending on your family wealth. So yeah, but enough about marriage, guys. Ask me some questions about Russia. The stream is about Russia. I feel like all the people that are gonna watch the stream back would be like, why the fuck is Andy talking about paying for wives with cows? Yeah, this is Moscow. What's good with it? Man, we've been live for 54 minutes. Fuck. I need to stop swearing. What is happening to me? I was doing so well on my streams before. Yeah, it's safe. It's safe. It is absolutely safe. You want me to prove it to you? No, I won't do it on this stream. I promise you guys that like I will put something important somewhere and then leave it and we'll hide and see if it gets stolen. Why are all the buildings painted the same? Because it's a specific neighborhood. So it's like a style. It's a style. I don't know if I should walk down the road. Where should we go? There are not a lot of places we can go now. Flights from the government. Why is Africa so unstable? Aha! What do you mean? Which African country? What do you mean Africa? Please elaborate. Which, you need to tell me a specific country. It's like me saying, why is Europe unstable? Some European countries are flourishing, right? You gotta let me know, my buddy. Some African countries are flourishing too. Which African country? Be specific. Congo. I don't know anything about Congo. I'll be lying to you. If you want to ask me about Zimbabwe, Botswana, South Africa, I can give you a detailed analysis. Because, yeah. But usually, like any country, the reason why a place suffers is usually because of the government. For example, where I'm from, the government basically abuses its power and doesn't take care of the people. That's why. Mugabe is dead, bro. He's not alive anymore. He's not alive. Can't blame it on Mugabe. He's already gone. Zimbabwe's economy is solely the reason for the economy being bad is Zimbabwe's government, irregardless of whether it is Mugabe or not. Mugabe is dead. So they're still doing a pretty shit job. And I can say that comfortably, I guess, because I'm Zimbabwean, so I don't give a shit. The government is doing a shitty job. Really are. They really are doing a terrible job. We have all of these deals with Russia too, but I don't see the country flourishing either, because the higher-ups don't do what they're supposed to do. But I guess that's a conversation for another time. I don't want to make it a political stream. But yeah, to be honest with you, the government got a big percent of it, but the bigger percentage of the people and how they treat their own country, yeah. But also, let's not also blame it fully on government, right? Because I feel like the state of the people's mentality is also what makes a country thrive, or what makes a country fall to its knees. If the people don't have an attitude and they don't have, well, the right attitude, a country will fall regardless, even if the government has a lot of things in place to make people prosper. Mentality. I can give an example. Russian mentality is elite. The reason why Russia is so successful is because a lot of people love their country. Some people are a little bit on the edge of loving their country, maybe not as much nowadays, but Russians love their country. And that's why they flourish, because they look at their country like, okay, this is my country. A lot of Africans don't love their countries. So how do you expect the countries to improve if you don't love the country yourself? You see what I mean? Same thing with China. Chinese people love their country so much. So much. I have not met any Chinese person in my lifetime that has ever talked rubbish about China. Chinese people even stop other Chinese people from talking shit about their country. And Chinese people are so proud of their country. Maybe some of their values are not correct in terms of our views. Maybe we don't agree with Chinese people. But Chinese people don't give a fuck. They love their country, you know? And I feel like that's how people flourish, when you put your country above everything else. If I came from a superpower, like if I came from a country that was like a really powerful country, I would be probably the most patriotic person ever, because I can see that the government is benefiting me and everything is clear and there's a complete setup there, and I appreciate being a part of something bigger. But then to some degree, I can also understand why some Africans don't love their country, because what is there to love it for, you know? It still feels like we're still under colonial rule. That's the truth. We might be independent, but it doesn't mean that we have full control over our countries. So that's also an argument there, you know? That's a good argument as well. Yeah, to be honest, the government is a big person. Yeah, Aladdin, you're right though. You're right. I read your comment. India had talked talked, including African Union and G. We have always stood by respectful partnership. Yeah, you know, I feel like it would just be easier if we found a way to help people also love their country. Because it's all about love, man. It's all about love. If the people of the country love the country, they will always want to see the country flourish. I can give you an example. I can't go in the middle of the street of China and talk shit about China. Chinese people will beat me up, right? Or the police will take me in. Why? Because they love the country. And people are like, oh no, autocratic. No. People are so passionate about their country to the point that they'll even fight you for talking shit about the country. That's passion. I don't know any Africans with that passion, with that love for their country, you know? But oh my goodness, you guys trapped me. You guys are bad. You got me talking about politics already. I'm so sorry. I gotta shift the topic. I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole, or maybe it's too late. You guys trapped me. You trapped me hard kind. What's your opinion on India, rising power, fourth largest? Russia and Japan soon take over Germany, fourth largest. Did you guys watch their military parade? No. You guys trapped me. I did not want to get political. Crap. Here I am talking about politics. I got too passionate. Oh my goodness. Yes, thank you, Aladdin. What's my opinion about the weather? Well, you know, the weather's beautiful today. It's the military parade. Okay, we can talk about the military parade. I'll talk about the military parade. The military parade left me shook. I was absolutely impressed and kind of terrified because China's army, China's technology, I don't know, man. And not terrified in a bad way, but like in a respectful way. Like, you know, like how you fear God, like kind of like that, you know, because the military is crazy. And I think the most gangster thing that I've seen in the whole of 2025 is the Korean president Putin. And damn it, yes, Aladdin, thank you. I was beginning to talk about politics again. Crap. I'm leaving it. Let's change the topic, guys. We've been live for 1 hour. You have a few minutes to ask me about Russia. Feel free to ask me anything about Russia. I'm gonna go in like 5 minutes because, dog, I have some stuff to do. And still Russia above China. No, I'm not talking about military. If you guys have no other questions about Russia in terms of like daily life, I'm gonna end the stream. Do you have any pets? No, I don't. By the way, I'm from Zimbabwe, but I was born in Botswana. How do you do with the ladies? I'm married to one, so I guess I do pretty well. One is the you only need one. You only need one to start a village. So, is Russia so cold? Yeah, it's cold in the winter. It gets cold, but it depends which region. A lot of people think that Russia is fully cold. Like, some places in Russia are actually warm. Some places in Russia are not actually that bad. What does Russia think of Germany? Well, it depends. I guess, in my opinion, I don't think Russia thinks anything of Germany, really. Maybe if you're talking about politically, I don't know what the government thinks. I don't really pay attention to what the government thinks about other countries because I'm not really political. But the people don't really care. I think the people treat people the same. Like, Russian people in general just treat people the same. The government, I have no idea. I don't like to put words into people's mouths. I don't do that. White countries for white people. Phoenix, you're in the wrong stream. Get out. Phoenix, kindly kindly head towards the door. Phoenix, you are removed from my stream. Rubbish. What's next? I'm too old to move to Russia, unfortunately. Sorry, man. How old are you, Froggy Legs? How old are you? Guys, I am not for the whole white power, black power nonsense. Sometimes you get people that are supremacists on this stream coming on like, white power, black power. Don't come here with that nonsense. We're all people. Come on. Come on. In Hinduism, on rises in Russia or Zimbabwe. Is Hinduism on rise in Russia or Zimbabwe? More in Russia. There are so many Russian people that are a part of the Krishna consciousness. You can see people like walking around the street singing Krishna hymns. I don't know, guys. If you're Indian and you want to move to Russia, I feel like it's paradise for you because Indian people are so loved here. I don't even know. I don't even know like how I can measure the amount of love that Russians have for Indian people. Like the culture is so respected here. There are multiple India days in the Red Square. The love for Indian culture is huge, and there's a huge Indian community here. I don't know if you guys want, I can try to interview some Indians. I don't have any Indians on my channel. If you want to learn about India, I can. I want to interview more Africans, but I feel like we also need to do some Indians on the channel too. They have always stood by us. Yeah, Russia and India have a very good relationship. So yeah, it's nice to live in Russia. Looks gray. Hector, it's because it's autumn. You missed my summer streams. Go and check out my summer streams. Beautiful in the summer, my guy. But yeah, if you don't like gray skies and cold weather, don't come to Moscow, because Moscow is going to be gray for like 6 months. But you'd be surprised, bro. Go to the south of Russia, sunny all the time. Russia is the biggest country in the world. You know, don't base it off my stream. Trust. Hector, you will be shocked. Yeah, the place is really beautiful. Is Russian food bland? I mean, it depends which country you're from. A lot of Africans tell me that Russian food is bland, because I guess, especially West Africans and West Africans always tell me that Russian food is bland because West Africans have the best food in Africa. Like I'm talking about igusi, I'm talking about the soups, the jollof rice, the everything, man. Nigerians, Ghanaians, they make the best food in the world, maybe even. So I think they come here with this very strong palate, and then they come to Russia and they're disappointed because I guess Russia's pretty stuck to the whole bread, blini thing, cucumbers on the side, tomatoes, pilmeni, and the soups are not like African soups. African soups are very thick. If I were to cook you a soup right now and I went live and I showed you guys how to make a typical soup from my country, it would basically drip slowly. It's very thick. So that also shocks a lot of Russian people. They get very surprised by the fact that the soups are basically not the same soups that we classify as soups. But for me, I love Russian food. I'm a huge fan of sochnik. I'm a huge fan of borscht. I love blini. I love ikra. I love tvarozhok. Tvarozhok is my new addiction. I am so in love with palmeni, vareniki. What else? I love shprotya. I love sala as well. Do African people identify themselves as African collectively or as separate nations? That's a good question. I feel like because of America, people think that African means black. You know, like this whole stupid thing of like, oh, I'm African American. It's like, you know, I was like, okay, you're just black. I don't know why people get so offended by the word black. I don't get offended by the word black. So it kind of like loops us all in. So you can hear somebody like, he's African, and then maybe they think that African means black, right? For me, I classify myself as African, of course, because I'm from the continent, but not in the sense of like I'm African as in like we're all one person or one people. Maybe we are linked together by a continent. I all feel like we bleed the same blood. We're under the same hot sun. But I feel like the world is supposed to be like that. We should all love each other, regardless of which continent we're on. So I actually prefer it when people refer to themselves by their countries, but also say like, yo, man, yeah, like we're Africans. I also love that strong, powerful connection. I love that too. But collectivism is also very detrimental to the progress of individuals, in my opinion, depending on which institution or which situation you want to debate about. You know, in terms of a country, if a country has a huge population, I think collectivism works pretty well. China is the only country that I think that has communism, and it actually works pretty well. And people always talk shit about communism, but I don't know how you can actually control that many people. So yeah, collectivism can also be beneficial depending on the situation. Soup for us, it's a side dish, but over here, yeah, dude, soup is basically for me like a side dish, yes. But in Russia, soup is like water, carrots, cabbage, potatoes, and the soup is not like, it's not spicy or whatever. It's basically like a really normal soup. And some people hate that. For me, it took me a while to get used to it, but now I kind of feel okay with it. Black is the most sexy color, to be honest. I won't argue with you. No, but you know, all colors are cool. I'm white, I'm a child, and my child is black. We have to visit. What? We like to visit Russia. Could they? No. There are so many mixed kids here. So many. But also, guys, I won't tell you that Russia's perfect. No country's perfect. I'll never sit down with you guys and tell you, oh, just because of my experience, everything is okay. No. I would say generally, the general consensus is you're safe. Generally. I have not seen anything that has made me scared. You can check out my channel too. I interviewed a mixed-race family. That's my last full-length video. Second last. Pretty welcoming. Well, we Indians are like midway of white and black. No problem. So how do you identify Indians as? I just identify Indians as Indians, I guess. I don't know if it's fair to loop everybody in as Asians. I don't know, because you guys are so different from each other. Although it's not like factually incorrect to be like, oh, he's Asian. It's not wrong. Oh, he's African. It's a fact. But yeah, to collectively place you guys in the same bracket and think you guys are exactly the same, that's when I draw the line. That's when I draw the line. There's a big percentage of it about survival from the negative temperature. Yeah, first year in Russia, it was all about survival, guys. I went through some of the hardest times I've been through because I've never seen that much snow. I've never seen that much snow. Well, Asia is so big. Russia, India, and China, all Asian. You see? So it's very difficult. Yeah, Russia is half Asian. Not even half, I think more than half. So there you go, you know? Because Russia is Eurasia. Yeah? So it's very difficult to be like, you're Asian. It's kind of disrespectful even, I think, depending on how the person presents their argument. If you're saying the person is Asian, it's fair enough. The person is from Asia. But then also to categorize people in one box, it's not fair. Because Asians are really different. It's like saying, oh, I'm African, and I probably understand every single African. That's not true. Africans are inherently different, just based on culture, background, environment, you know? So yeah. Yes. It's a bit chilly today. I think you guys can see I'm wearing my denim jacket. It's not looking good, bruv. That made them not be... So yeah, guys, I've been rambling. I'm so sorry. But it's been fun. It has been fun. So yeah, guys, just stick to your guns. Don't have your own ideas, have your own thoughts. I don't mind if you share your thoughts here too. I feel like when you go live, it's a nice time to talk to each other, and maybe we share the same principles, maybe we don't. Oh well, isn't everyone different from each other? Yeah, we're different from each other, you know? We're all different. We're all different. I know it's corny. People always say like, "Oh, there's only one race, the human race." I understand it. Although I also think we need to also identify each other for what we are. That way we can understand what we are made out of, what we embody, you know? But at the same time it's also nice to sort of not judge people just based on how they look, you know? It's always nice to talk to you too, Aladdin. It's always nice to talk to you too. Guys, I've talked and talked and talked. I think my mouth is even tired. I'll give you 2 minutes. Fast fire questions. Ask me anything you want, and then we will end the stream because I have to get back to my wife. It is date night, by the way. It is date night. I'm not. By the way, this whole fact of me growing my beard is not going to help with the Muslim allegations. Do you guys see my beard is coming out again? I shaved it. When it gets big, I can't even argue. People are like, "You're a Muslim." I'm like, all right, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, man, I need to visit you, Aladdin. I keep on forgetting. But yeah, we'll make a plan. Next week we have some street interviews. I'm being interviewed, by the way, next week. There are only 2 people in the whole world that have ever interviewed me, and I'm being interviewed by one of those 2 people. So I'm so excited. I'm going to be interviewed. So yeah, guys, it was so fun. I don't know how many people pulled up to the stream. I don't know if people are going to be annoyed by this conversation. But I'll keep you guys updated. Aladdin, you and we need to talk. I will sort out a date. Maybe after next week. After next week, you and I can meet up because next week is busy. I'm being interviewed. God damn it. Feels weird. But yeah. New podcast too. Guys, don't forget to like. Also, I like you, Froggy Legs. I'm gonna make you a Froggy Legs. You are now a moderator. Froggy Legs is now a moderator. So Froggy Legs, welcome to the moderation team. And guys, I gotta run because if I continue talking, I'm not gonna stop talking. I love you guys. Have a good time.